Christmas break?
Yeah.
Christmas break was good. I had a great Christmas. Ate lots of food. I got some training in there in the meantime, so it was pretty good actually.
Where do you see this team sitting right now with regards to set lineup wise? Do you think you have a pretty good idea who's going to be playing where? Or is it still kind of up for grabs?
I mean, I have no idea. I hope Danny does, but I would say Parker's probably going to be our one, and then from then on down, it's kind of open, just who's playing good and who's playing well. So we'll wait and see.
As a player, is that something you like, knowing that you could be anywhere from 2 to 6, knowing how you're playing and jump up on any given week?
Yeah, I think it's definitely the fairest way to do things. I think it's good not having like something set in stone and you see who's playing well or see what matchup works. I think it's good that we can be flexible.
What are some of the things you've worked on coming into this season in your personal game?
I worked on my one-handed backhand a lot because I didn't have one at the start of the season, so that one took a while to get going. And then probably just improving my forehand and trying to get my serve a little better and things like that.
How much of promoting a new head coach with someone within the program kind of helped the seamless transition onto the next?
Do you mean like, sorry?
Yeah. How much of help promoting a new head coach from within the program, someone you already know,
Yeah.
help make it kind of a seamless
Oh, sorry,
transition for
promoting.
you
Like,
guys?
yeah, sorry. I didn't mean like advertising him. No, that's awesome. Danny knows us all well, so it was really easy to transition. Like, he knows how we like to be coached and sort of things like that, and it just really helps kind of blend the team together.
For you guys, how much are you going to learn about your team going on the road, first match against
I mean,
Power 5 school in Iowa?
It's a great matchup. This team, I mean, it's a different team to what I've had the last couple of years, and all my teams at Texas Tech. And I mean, a basketball player said it once in an interview. She said, "God, I love my brothers," and that's kind of how I feel about this team, you know. And going away against Iowa is going to be tough, but we just kind of have to wait and see. I joke about this with my girlfriend that we learned this trick from a TV show where, like, you pretend your skeleton is your body and your house is your home, so it's never like you're playing away.
You said your team is so different this year than maybe teams you had before. What's the biggest way in which
I just think this year we have a bunch of players that a similar level, and everyone's kind of around the same. It's more like my freshman year where we had like one outright number one, I think, and then from then on down anyone could kind of play anywhere. We just have to see how it goes.
Just for me, specifically, just trying to get the body right. I struggled a little bit physically at the end of last season and through the fall as well. Just a couple nicks and bruises here and there, but overall just trying to get healthy, stay in the best shape possible, take care of the stuff I can take care of off the court, and then that'll all translate to success on the court, hopefully.
When you're dealing with those kind of just bumps and bangs, and is that the more frustrating than like a major injury? Because it's like you think you just get over something little and then another thing comes up and bites you.
Yeah, I for the most part, my whole life, I haven't really ever had a big injury or a surgery or anything like that. So, the last year or so, it's just kind of, I think my body's just telling me, hey, you got to focus more on stretching or doing stuff, in the training room. And so, I've been trying to, be more diligent and take care of that in a more professional way. So, yeah, it is frustrating. It is. It's just like little things here and there that you've never dealt with before. So that's a new part of it. But, that's part of being an athlete. So it is what it is.
Where do you see the strength of this team at right now?
Well, I think Danny and Bjorn have probably said it's our depth. I think another thing is, we're a pretty close team in terms of, most of us except Reed have played at least a year together. And so we have, a lot of experience fighting with each other under our belts. We know what the Big 12 is like. We know what the, our non-conference schedule is like usually. So that's good for us that we have experience to go with our depth. Like they've said before, we can win almost every spot, every given match, which is great. I haven't been on a team with that before, but we've said that. I've been on teams where we've said that in the past, and it necessarily wasn't the case. So it's about going out and proving that now, because we can talk about how deep we are, but until we start winning those matches, it's there's not much to say right now.
How much of promoting a new head coach from within the team already helps make that a seamless transition?
Yeah, it was good that it was Danny. I think that's obviously made it easy because we had all I had played with him for a year, and most of the other guys I played with him for 2 years. So everybody, knew what Danny's about, his style, his personality, and we all, got along with him. We all respected him, and so him moving up to head coach, it really didn't change much as far as the culture went. There's a few things here and there that are different, but it's like, it was a really smooth transition, and it was great that, he brought Mike with him. Todd's working with our program now too, so it's been a great transition so far. One semester in, no complaints, no growing pains or anything. It's been pretty smooth.
Does it allow you guys to just kind of focus on tennis?
Yeah, obviously, the summer was a little chaotic. Nobody knew what was going to happen, but after about a week and a half, 2 weeks, it was no big deal. So that worked out great for us. I think it was the best case scenario, and yeah, we were able to just go straight into tennis before school started, which was great.
How beneficial maybe down the road will it be for you guys to get a Power 5 school in the Rose stepping point?
Are you talking about
Iowa?
Iowa? Yeah. Yeah, Iowa's a good team. They came in here and played us here last year. It was a good match. They're a real energetic team. They've had a lot of success in the fall. A lot of their players have done well, so they've definitely improved from last year, I would suspect, and we have to expect that. We have to expect it's going to be a tough environment playing in Iowa. I played in the Midwest for 2 years, so I'm familiar with the indoor court situation. Like the weather's bad, you're playing mostly indoors up there, which I like, and I think a lot of our players, we enjoy playing indoors. We're a good indoor team, so hopefully, it's the same thing as we played Tulsa last year, indoors at their place, and we beat them in a really close match. So I think it's a good way to start the season. Sometimes some teams want to play, some double headers that are a little, weaker on the schedule or something like that. But it's good to get battle tested early on the road and get that out of the way before you get, to your tougher teams when we go to Mississippi State or when we go to, the Oklahoma State matches later in the year.
Bjorn mentioned you as kind of like clear-cut number one, and then from that point down, it's everyone was kind of fighting for a spot. Do you kind of feel the pressure to set the table a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I try not to, put pressure on myself or anybody else. It's just kind of one of those things. Yeah, you might have a label, a number next to your name at the start of the year, but after that, it's you have to take care of your spot because my spot isn't solidified for the rest of the season. I have to win at my spot. Everybody else has to win at theirs. It's just a matter of guys just taking care of their matches. That's the thing about tennis. It's a team sport in college, but at the end of the day, you're on your court against the other guy on your court, and there's really nobody else can help you out with that. So we definitely try to focus on just taking care of what we can on our court, and then if we can do that, then that'll surely result in team victories more often than not.